Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you had a good couple days or so. Feels good to be back at Genshin Impact once again. All right, let's go get the show on the road, shall we? Okay, well, so we got ourselves a bit of a schedule today. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and start up Act 4 of the Archon Quest. And I also, not going to lie, I also want to try out a bit of main DPS Candace. I'm not so sure how exactly I'm going to do this, but little by little, I want to at least try this out. I don't really think it's going to be that effective, but come on, man, look at her. I have to try for her. And then after that, if we have time, I'm gonna do the final floor I'm gonna do the floor 12 randomizer. So hopefully that if we do have time after we complete Act 4 of the Archon Quest, then we can go and do that. So that's on the schedule for today. So let's go and get the show on the road, shall we? So thing is, off stream, just earlier today, I already completed I already completed the today's commissions. I already used up all of my resin, so we don't have to worry about that today. We're just gonna go straight in to the Archon Quest. So let's go and do just that. All right, we're not gonna waste too much time here. Let's get on with it. Well, actually, if I am gonna do a main DPS Candace, I might need to switch up the team members here, because I don't think Xingqiu's gonna be that well. And then, as much as I do like permafreeze, I don't think this is gonna work out too well. So why don't we just switch things up, shall we? Okay, so what do I do here?
Sounds good to me. What's wrong? Are you in danger?
I might need to check on Xiangling a little bit. Do I really want to add Bennett? Is he going to affect
I won't hold you back.
Is Bennett's C6 going to affect Candace's infusion or not? That's a big question we got here. What about Yunjin though? Because I don't want to fully rely on Xiangling. That's what I don't want to happen. Star Glitter. I need to read her talent just so I can get an understanding of what I'm doing. Geo damage, okay. Based on Yunjin's max HP, 150% effectiveness against all elemental damage and fist damage. Shield lasts until she finishes unleashing her elemental skill. When the skill is released, when its duration ends, or when the shield breaks, it unleash charge energy, dealing geo damage. And then over here, deal AoE damage and grants all nearby party members a flying cloud flag formation. When normal attack damage is dealt to opponents, bonus damage will be dealt based on Yunjin's current defense. Considering that Candace relies on normal attack, this might prove to be useful. So I might end up using her instead of Xiangling. Yeah, then there's the attack damage bonus, so that's something here. I could switch from Black Tassel, right? Yunjin's defense. Oh, never mind. She scales off of defense. My bad. My bad about that. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's a defense scaling weapon here. rate, HP. Nope, there isn't. Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, there's not a single spear here that I have that grants any defense capabilities. This early? Yeah, well, I'm imagining that Act 4 is going to be pretty long, so I may as well just start a little early just so I can complete that, and then go for the floor 12 randomizer. At least that was the conclusion that I came up with. All right, you know what? Doke. All right. Oh shit!
The birds call.
Mother Pfeiffer.
Time to go.
Deathmatch is the only spear that gives defense right now. You sure about that? Attack increased by 20%. Oh yeah, it is. But I think that's more of a selfish. Yeah, this is more of a selfish passive though. Yeah, this only affects the wielder. So, I mean, it's still not exactly the most useful thing out there. The use of Favonius Lance gives flexibility going triple diff. Well, I mean, you got a point there. Plus, it is better than my. Yeah, I think if yeah, I made it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go and stick with this then. All right. Okay. Managed triple defense. All right, then. Okay. I'm gonna try this out then. W noblesse with noblesse. I mean, right now I only have this. Yeah, defense 30%. Yeah, I'm only running 2-piece emblem and 2-piece husk, and that's only because I'm able to get the defense benefit here. Yeah, bonus damage will be dealt based on Yunjin's current defense. Yeah, she's just going to be support here, and then I think everyone else should be just fine. Yeah, because right now I'm running 4-piece noblesse on Bennett, and it's not going to be that useful if I run her with a 4-piece noblesse. All right, now I'm gonna go try this out. I might think about upgrading her from a 4-piece Art of Depth, unless I could find. Well, I mean, only if I can actually do that. But well, I know we'll just play by ear, and we'll see what happens.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think.
I run noblesse because my luck is shit for that set.
When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
What the hell? I got full set for her in 12 runs. Neat.
Adventure time.
That was better than just getting no set.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Hey, chill, Shawnee.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. I mean, so far we're just only gathering information on what's on where we could find the village keepers.
Off we go.
Okay, come on. All right, Jabari.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. That might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Why,
you for
you a streamer?
taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Thanks, man.
Wow, what a nice guy. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Why, you have a wife?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Oh, is that right? What's going on here, huh? Alright, King Deshret and the three Magi. Or Bajai.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Okay.
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times.
Well, it's a good thing that Hypatia dodged
We
that
don't
bullet.
quite know why,
For now.
but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and the Scarlet King. Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared?
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Don't bet on it.
Exactly.
Just gonna
Those city
put it out
folks
there.
forget what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Oh.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the
Bro.
Scarlet King's resurrection.
Bruh. This is a certified bruh moment.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other
FPA
day and
was
heard others
definitely
talking about a
American.
rumor
That or
the
Mexican,
madmen
one
will
or the other.
disappear, and that the Scarlet King will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news.
Wow, Hoyo,
We're
I am
all
very
praying for the
I am
Scarlet
very
King's
disappointed
speedy
in you.
return.
You did not hire any any like Middle Eastern actors.
Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our
immersion
side,
ruined.
it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Yeah, do it, or you'll explode.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
Likely story.
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
Speak.
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
Hey, what about you, man? Hey, bro, what the hell you doing?
No, not
Jesus.
at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it.
Well, that's a
We'll
threat.
do just as you say.
Although something tells me she might just pull out the chunkla on you.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Good thing it ain't one of your enemies. Or Candace's.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots
Keep
of
watching.
people have told
Oh,
him
boy.
that before.
All the more reason for you to not get on his bad side.
I heard that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes.
Very well.
Isak!
I'm here.
Yes, you are.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Okay, well, we're heading over there then. Alright,
Adventure time.
follow the kid. Oh my god, can you walk any slower?
Grandpa, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
Yup.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari?
Indeed we do.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
Yes.
Hey, well, he just said it.
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Hopefully Tainari didn't lecture you, too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this
Did
scent.
you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
Nope. Forest where Scarlet was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Alright, let's keep looking for more clues. And someone's been living here this entire time. And goods. They're all daily necessities. Yes, yes, thank you. Okay, there. Surely then. God damn it. Need to lay down, BRB? Alright then. I'll see you soon. Shroom. Hey, yo.
What are you looking for, Sino?
Footprints?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Yep. Looks like footprints.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here.
I told you.
From the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village.
Damn, you could tell just from that?
The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
Or does he?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lure.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Yes, but there's a clear difference, Paimon.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
The only
Could
lead.
the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
Hey, it's possible.
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
We do not make promises, but we'll do the best we can.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Alright, road trip. Okay, go back to the village chief's house. Oh god. We're just immediately there. Hey!
The
Oh!
darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah,
Well, that voice
welcome
cracked towards
back.
the end.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
Nope.
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
Okay, tell Candace and Dia everything you learned.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular
King
beyond the
Deshret
wall.
was Indian god, but they made him Horus, and it's interesting.
Scholars are fond of it, but as
Okay,
you can
then.
see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't
yeah,
see
that's how you
anybody
get-
in the
oh,
desert
dust
with
rough.
the patience
Oh, okay,
to
okay.
make or sell something that
Hey,
requires
learn
that
something
kind
new.
of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
That's rough. That's rough. That's rough.
Makes sense.
Not dash rat.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads
The sh-
there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Hey!
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
I feel like I heard
These
name
guys have
before.
one thing in common, and that's being broke.
Ah,
The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life
I
here
gotta
in
set
the
up a
desert.
trap. I just know it.
Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing!
Dush means 10, and
You
Ruth
really know
was
this
used
place
to
inside
be a
and
royal
out.
vehicle that was used by the gods.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Because you're
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out.
well, I mean, so long as we get to hang out with Dia a little longer, that's be fine by me.
The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
You still think you can finish it today? It's a hope,
Good.
but
Then we've got a plan.
But we'll see what
The
happens.
Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken.
All right, sounds like a plan.
If she knows something. Right, so. Where the hell's the place? There it is. That way. No, it's not. It's the north. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If we don't manage to complete it today, then I'll likely just stop at a certain point, and we might be, and then we'll have to move, and then we'll have to move with the floor till randomizer some other day. It's possible.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Well, it helps getting a teleporter.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even
There are two types of
exist?
Genshin players who read "Don't skip
It's
story." Say "Finally, it's over," and say
unreal.
"It's over." Honestly, though, you should have been here last time I streamed Genshin because I streamed it like because yesterday I finished up the story for Act 3, and honestly I thought I was gonna haul ass just to finish the story, because I was thinking, okay, maybe I should probably finish this in what, an hour or so. It only took 10 minutes to finish the rest of it, and I was in the desert by that point.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
We're gonna build a wall. I'm gonna let the desert people pay for it. I mean, basically.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages.
Haven't
To
been
them,
active the last couple of
us
days.
desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim.
Well, I mean, oh well.
We're cheap labor, like livestock, but
Got bad news
easier
and
to
just was
control.
lost. Oh,
Nothing more.
well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Look, yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Well, I mean, you seem strong enough.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yes, we are. If life sucks, you come. The worst part is that. The worst part is, no matter how many times you hit back, they won't stop.
We gotta catch those.
We? Who's we, Paimon?
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Friggin' Paimon thinking that we have to do this? No. Paimon, you're sitting on the sidelines. You're nothing but a mascot. I could suck hard as
Just on luck.
what?
None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hello.
How's it hanging?
I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
Nice.
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
What is that supposed to mean, huh? The hell is that supposed to mean, Zaki?
Yeah. Have you seen Engur, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation.
Wait, but
I
he's
thought maybe
white.
Delavar and his friends might be interested.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm just like,
Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yeah.
your white plus your ratio plus L.
Delavar's my friend too, so of course
Plus
I
it
can
fell
take
off.
you to
Eminem
him. Come with me.
2.0. Okay, so where the hell are we going? That way? I can't even teleport my way over there. All right. Just gotta run my ass over there. Okay. We're here now. Surely this isn't a trap, right?
Are we there yet?
Yep. This is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
I friggin' knew it. I knew it. It was a friggin' trap.
You're like lambs to the slaughter.
You bastard.
Oh no! It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right.
He sure Sino is
We're
the
all looking
strongest.
forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than
We
the
defeated
desert
gods.
folk overthrowing the academia.
Yes, we did. We defeated gods. We defeated a whole bunch of other people. You think we're afraid of a couple of
If
mercenaries
that's the
out
case,
here?
then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss
And a lot of
Mercenary.
moaning ladies. Way
You
too
should've
many.
known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
Yeah, well, you're no prize either.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
But he's white.
Enough talking. Get him.
All right, time to kick some ass.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Okay, but can I play as you, though? Motherfucker, I can't!
Wait! Observe!
Yield!
Holy shit, 20k?
Wind strike!
Let's light it up!
Alright, who's next?
Impossible. How could you?
Come on, you want to talk to Smack again, huh?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a
Travelization is
traveling
by one
mercenary
way.
like me to be out of the loop.
Jesus.
I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action.
Never believe what you read up on reports, people. That's the lesson here.
Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the
Exactly.
trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
That's your fault, not on us.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Beat his ass. Thank you.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
Well, I mean, she gave that look.
No task can be
Thought it was
done
obvious.
without preparation.
2 plus 2
I
is never
just
4.
happened to
2 plus
notice
2
a
is
couple
5, because the extra one is
suspicious-looking
tax.
people while you were out investigating.
No, it's 6. It's 6, all right? Because because the sixth one is shipping and handling.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
For those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny names she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, Scarlet bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
Paimon, why? You're gonna be tested on this.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is
Don't
a
worry, it's just
superior
drunk talk.
deity.
It's fine.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down. That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
Oh no.
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea!
Wow. Dia was actually playing a 4D chess.
Mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
Hmm? About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Dia. Surely not.
Does that bother you?
Man, no.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out.
I
mean, yeah, she wouldn't have tagged along if that was true.
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
Good. There's a but attached to that, is there?
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude.
Paimon, everyone works for Mora, even us, the Traveler.
Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives
Yeah,
of
otherwise,
everyday
why
people,
wouldn't?
unless they were truly compassionate.
If we didn't care about Mora, we wouldn't be upgrading our characters. Paimon, stupid.
I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
Hog time.
This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Dia's right leg reminds me of Frigg C3.
Candace, do you need any help?
Yes, she does. Yeah, I had to really think about who was Frigg exactly, but then I remembered. Yeah. I remember now.
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
To be fair, that's what we've been doing.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Alright, sounds
As for
good.
these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
No. Have their asses locked up like that. Oh shit, we can still talk to her. Nice.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word.
What do you mean, though? She's right here. What you mean, though? What you mean? Also, yeah. Damn. The one default mommy who turns into teen sooner with C3 skin. Yeah, I do remember her, though. Yeah, although, only barely because I didn't even see her all that often because limited time of playing and stuff. Okay, regardless. So from 6 onwards. Oh, next morning. Next morning. I didn't. Okay, see, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. BS though. Okay.
Hey, Dia.
Right on time.
Yeah, I know. We just standing around doing nothing at all. Like it's builds character. Do we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
Is that never mind.
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she
I logged
never
into that
misuses
account,
her
pulled for
powers
Cobble
against
B,
others.
got 0 C2 on that account. That account's dead for me. Damn!
Paimon knows what you mean.
Damn!
Martial artists say, never take the fight
Imagine
outside
getting
the ring.
imagine getting 0. Imagine getting C2 0. I mean, I can't complain all that much because I remember getting C2 0 on the other account, and on the main account I only got C1. So I can't be saying shit, really.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions
Another
to be
lesbian
as
ship.
dedicated
Let's
as she is, and shoulder that kind
go!
of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Hey, is that one guy?
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some
None of your
interrogation
business.
techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. We are coming in.
Come on, let's go inside.
Oh shit! I thought I pressed it. Okay, did you give him the electric chair?
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a face you don't want to see at all. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna full blasted the audio here, all because I want to hear her like scream. I want to hear her just get like pissed off. All right. Okay, ma'am, give it to me.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm?
Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
Now she's just as terrifying as he is.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Make sure make sure they beg for death.
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
Now shit in it.
We may both be desert dwellers.
I know what I
There's one
said.
thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry!
Now get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness. Say sorry to mommy. You got it?
I'll tell you everything I know, please. Just let us go.
I'm listening.
Damn, that look of hers. Damn. Fierce woman.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
So where are the village keepers now?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you don't know?
That's one.
What do you mean that's one?
Huh? One what?
Uh-oh. I don't like the way he said that.
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Oh boy. Oh god.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there.
Oh boy.
You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
Why are you putting it? Why are you putting him on the spot like that?
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have any idea who the mysterious person might be?
You have to believe me. If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way.
Now, what other secrets are you hiding?
That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Holy shit!
Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Academia.
Is it the guy with the special hat?
Some time ago, people from the Academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the Academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the Academia again.
In Sumeru City, Sataria also mentioned King Dashrat. There we go. King Dashrat's resurrection is just the Academia's misinformation campaign. Sorry, I had to go back and just pronounce that correctly. I don't even think I even said it correctly still or not.
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
Leave them to rot. In fact, you can use them as firewood over there.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
All right, nice. Okay, leave the chief's house. All right. Well, I want to talk to people.
What scheme is the academia brewing now?
All right, that's it.
You look worried. Thinking about the village keepers?
Yes. I'd look for them myself if I could. As members of our village, each one of them is very important to me.
You have a strong sense of belonging here. I guess I'm the opposite. Mercs are stray dogs, wherever they go.
Dia, don't say that. You can be a part of this community too.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll let you know when I feel like joining.
Okay. So now that that's set, we shall venture off into the desert. Hey, I'll hate.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Yes, Paimon, you should do it. Not the Traveler, because the Traveler ain't speaking. You're the one speaking, so you should be the one to be careful what you say, Paimon.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, won't stop you. Besides, that's gonna be on you, bud.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing.
Pansy. Absolute pansy.
There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Yeah. Tell yourself that.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Would you mind sharing with the class then?
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
Not really. Something definitely felt off.
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken to?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes, those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Woman from earlier.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Otherwise, why would she be aware of that?
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider,
well, not exactly
she risks
lie,
drawing
more like
unwanted
keeping the
attention to
truth
herself.
from others.
As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
Oh, that's too bad.
We're on it!
Alright, well, let's go find her then. Alright, knock knock! We coming
Miss
in!
Shawnee, as we discussed earlier...
Hey there, Nemo,
I brought
how's it
someone
going?
with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her.
Virtual
You'll get
hug.
the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
Hey, thanks, Nemo.
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
Nope.
Why's that?
It only results in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
That's hard to say. Can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can. That's it. That's probably the best answer you could give.
We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
We are a resident of no one.
But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Oh.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
Damn.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Al-Haytham.
All right.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Nah. There can't be ghosts, right?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Can you make out where the sounds were coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah, we need to check that place out.
Yeah, let's go!
All right. Damn, though. Just damn. Okay, so wherever we need to go is going to be that way. Definitely some complex character development going on. I mean, regarding NPCs. Okay.
I am right by your side. But if you're still nervous, just take my hand.
Sounds good to me.
Yes, I will grab your hand. Oh shit.
Flee!
Wind Strider!
Pin them down!
Alright, 21.
Ooh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape.
Oh, what the
and
hell?
there's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Hello. I got the wrong character out.
Too easy.
Nice.
Monsters, watch out!
All right.
Break a leg.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
We shall prevail!
All right, who's next? Oh, Jesus.
Yield!
And leap.
Get out of here! Do your worst!
And leap.
Get out of here! Teamwork is trick!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Your grand finale.
Hear my prayer!
Whoa!
Flee!
Shit, got pushed like that.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you even expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that.
You have a really colorful imagination, Paimon. I wanted to build Candace. Yeah, I actually have a build Candace. In fact, I'm actually trying out main DPS Candace. Like, honestly though, like it's hard at the moment because I'm trying to figure out, okay, what exactly am I gonna have to do to in terms of artifacts, and what sorts of team compositions do I have to make? So far, I'm just doing a Kazuha, Bennett, and Yunjin thing. A Yunjin composition. I originally put in Shan Ling as in place of Yunjin, but I figured I think that'd be a little too much pyro anyway. So I may as well just go for Yunjin instead because I barely use her all the time. So I may as well just put her in here.
You look super
So far, it seems to be working out.
We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Hey, he did the thing. Yeah, so if anything, this is all just experimental. She's cool. Oh yeah, she is.
Let's go in and take a look.
It's actually one of the reasons why I even pulled for her. Well, one of. The other reason being that I'm familiar with the voice actress, and I ended up, wanting to pull for her. And by VA, I mean by English VA.
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then...
So, we just chilling?
I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Well, I mean, he seems to be a wanderer type of character. I mean, you would think he'd bring a book
What
or
are
two.
you reading? Let Paimon see.
No. It's the patch notes for 3.2.
Okay, sure.
It's the patch notes for 3.2, guys.
The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
That sounds like gravity.
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Damn. She got nothing but food and more in her mind.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
Maybe it's time to spread your wings and become learned. It wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either.
Hey, Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already.
Well, apparently you didn't teach us a lot when it came to Inazuma, or hell, even some of Sumeru here and there. Damn.
And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay. Paimon is the best. I don't believe it, but fine. All right.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
Oh, I don't like this.
Huh? What was that sound?
There it is.
We're not
It's coming
headed
from
there,
that
right?
direction.
Fuck, I guess we are. All right.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
We can burn it.
Something is off about the interior here.
Okay, fine. We don't have to burn it. All right, Paimon, you go first.
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Wait, do I gotta pull out the Traveler for this one? Okay, I guess we're looking for objectives. Oh, hello. Yep, looks like I gotta pull out the Traveler for this one. All right. Well, I mean, I wanted to try out more of Candace, but I guess not. I guess we're not doing that. Really? Okay, alright. Wait for the friggin' thing to charge up. There we go. Alright, there's the other one over there, but we need to unlock that somehow. Oh, neat.
Gotcha. Shine down. Scatter.
Alright, you know what?
Here comes the catch. Spring forth.
That's enough out of you. Reinforcements!
Torn to oblivion.
That's what I think about your reinforcements. Oh, shit. It's over. Nice. And I presume there's going to be one at the top. There is, but we got to do something here.
Quietly now.
Okay, never mind. Okay, now we can go and switch on over, switch back. No key. Shit. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Urgency knows where the hell? What? Oh, yeah, I'm able to read that. Yeah, okay. I don't see any other... Damn. Alright. This week's meals. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Minty bean soup, tunchin, curry shrimp, honey putty. They bean cake. Yay. Remaining sections are blank. Aw. And then this week's shifts. A Modi. Remaining sections are blank. So it was only up until Wednesday. Gold flowers for Avon.
Look, there's someone over there.
Need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait.
What?
You're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
I don't think intentionally.
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
How did he become like this?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late.
Oh.
Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
What, the...
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Yeah, that. The Aramite guy went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Is he gonna scream
Correct.
too?
The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet King's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto the Scarlet King's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of the Scarlet King and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too.
Yes.
But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Sure, I mean, surely there's gotta be a reason behind it.
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons. An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Right.
Resource? For what exactly?
Maybe resurrecting someone from the dead? Or perhaps turning someone into a god?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
Canned knowledge is people!
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Hyman doesn't want to think about this.
How did you learn of this technology?
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process.
Based on what I can tell here, it seems that what the academia is doing is sort of like what happened in Act 2, except in a more literal sense. Instead of consuming dreams, they're consuming, well, not consuming, more like they're extracting the brain.
Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him.
Holy shit.
And he used such a capsule for himself.
Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
Nah, it's gotta be a smart one, Paimon. Most of the mad scholars have made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what the academia is after. It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the Doctor, and the Balladeer. They're using knowledge capsules to turn the Balladeer into a god. Yeah, that's what I thought.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The academia needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the Divine Knowledge Capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Very. Honestly, who would it be?
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. Just like fixing a typo in a book.
Although, considering the situation that we're in right now, this might be a little more than just a typo.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well.
I skipped this part.
What do you plan
Hey
to do
Jonathan,
about
how's it
that?
going?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Ode was more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Thanks? Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally. Going great, thanks to yourself. Hey, I'm doing all right. Thank you very
This
much.
for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them.
Actually,
You're a weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
yeah, but only if it's actually morally just.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
Damn. I can watch on Twitch for a change. Can you now? Neat. So what do we do with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Okay, then meet up with everyone else. So we're going back to the village. Okay, neat. Okay. Alright, we're back home. Back to Candace. And maybe, yep, everyone's here. The whole gang's here.
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
Thanks.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You tell everyone what you saw in the abandoned hospital and share the current theory.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep,
pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru Village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
the kid. I can't stay long. Was actually heading to bed. Oh, okay then.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts?
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
Oh god.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt
I can say it
privy
wow,
to
but I haven't
certain
slept
kinds
24
of
hours on
information.
sleep soon. Oh, okay then.
Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available.
Damn, the 24 hours? Oh my
including the less than
god.
savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment.
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too?
It sounds like it.
But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
That don't matter. If it's information, it's information that they can use.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your
I wanted to
movements
sleep last night
using the
because I
data
work
entered.
night shifts
When
constantly.
you
I
would
seem to find it
depart,
difficult sleeping at night.
the
Oh my god,
route
I'm
you
so
would
sorry to
follow,
hear about that.
Your destination. It knew all of this.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think.
For the day you were born.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
Yeah, you're an idealist.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
Eh, you get used to it.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now. If the academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
One step behind them.
Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon. You grew a few brain cells, for once.
I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Alright.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you! Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
Where's Dia?
I'll be awaiting your good news.
Alright, you stick around. Okay, so, I guess we're heading out then. Dia dips out suspiciously. Yeah, I wonder why. Knowing what happened earlier, she knows something that we don't. Alright, so let's see. Plot twist, she's the mole the whole time.
I am right by your side. But if you're still nervous, just take my hand.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I shall gladly take you up on that offer. Alright, coming in. I killed the Sino. Yay!
Where do we go from here?
Hey, do you remember the route you took?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
Follow Sino. Alright.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Good for
Is that
you.
because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
Let's talk about that. There we go. Hey, yo.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
I don't want to seem like I'm complaining though, but a few more waypoints in the desert would have killed the devs.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
I know, but I mean, we already got some here and there. It's just that they're buried in the ground.
Okay. So we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, looks like it's buried really deep.
Wouldn't have. Oh, okay, there we go.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset.
Neat. Can I wear it?
Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way, because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Let's hope not a body part. You dig up another device nearby.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan.
Maybe people are aware?
They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Yes.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Okay.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
You're floating though, Paimon.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Yeah, stop complaining, Paimon. Shut up.
Of course it is.
What, is that abandoned building over there?
Voices, over there.
Oh god.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
Oh, Dia.
If
Oh,
you
Dia,
had
don't tell
informed
me.
me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh? Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
Oh boy.
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut Shut it, Paimon.
Yes! Yes, she said the thing! Shut up, Paimon! Shut up! Oh my god! Oh god, she actually said the thing! Oh, thank Christ! You have no idea how long I've waited just to hear that. Thank you! Shut up, Paimon! Fuck!
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting the Scarlet King. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
Yeah, that felt good. That felt so damn good. I was waiting for someone to say that.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower.
Like I've been
of the
waiting.
Scarlet
I've been
King.
waiting for 2
Whether I
years.
live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring the Scarlet King back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine.
Only 2 years for the devs to recognize
All you
Paimon's
see
annoyance.
now
Yes, thank
is
God.
cracks in this desiccated land.
Ah, thank God they actually did.
Has finally dealt me a hand to play against the academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against the academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevada have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed the Scarlet King. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile.
So, can we beat him up?
Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia?
I'll eat them?
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
Wait, you're putting yourself up as a bargaining chip?
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
He's strong enough. He'll be fine.
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in the Scarlet King, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
You academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
Well, he hasn't.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with
Here
my
it
right
comes.
arm.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Come on, Rahman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Hey, yo? Hey, hold on. Wait a minute.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Rahman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
Oh, shit.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
Okay, we have no choice but to watch a cutscene.
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Dia!
Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Jesus Christ! Damn, no cutscene.
Phew.
Dude hasn't got the balls. Yeah, clearly. Holy shit.
I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Okay, but hypothetically speaking, what if he actually went through with it, though?
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Well, whoops a frickin' do, I guess.
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
Damn, imagine that, though. One-handed Claymore character. That would be awesome as hell, though. That would be pretty damn awesome. It would almost remind me of Biken from Guilty Gear. At least, like, in terms of, like, you know, her losing her arm. But don't ever do that again, please.
I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
Don't say limb ever again.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Sorry, she's too smart for that.
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
Don't worry about it. He's too full of himself.
Okay, let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Okay, return to Aru village. But what are the chances of success? What are the stakes? There's no way of knowing. And that's it. And that's it. That's the mission. Well, not really. There's actually still more. Oh, God. Okay, so how long? Wait until the following morning from 6 to 8. All right. Oh, holy shit, though. That was kind of tense. I mean, I don't think it's ever been this tense in Genshin. I don't think so. I mean, I had a
shield is not enough to protect the most important.
I had a feeling that they're not gonna cut off her arm because, well, honestly, I don't think the devs would be that stupid to, you know, have her lose her arm. But, you know, I'm just saying. Still, though, could be story specific.
We're all here so early.
No, we're just late, Paimon.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Yes, Mother.
Fine.
Okay, go to the location. Deep in the desert. Oh my God! How far is this? It's like the other side of the desert. Thankfully, I got teleporters, but damn. I'm gonna sleep right now before I fall asleep watching the stream. Alright then. Hey, have a good night's rest and stuff.
Still nervous. Just take my hand. Huh.
Make sure you don't crash and burn, alright? Okay, to the location we shall go. I see someone over there. I can't tell who it is. How's it going?
Huh. They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
You didn't have to admit that. Yeah, I had a funny feeling. Yeah, I had a funny feeling that Paimon was gonna be up late.
Is everything ready?
Sure.
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
It's the grandpa.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Rahman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think?
Mother Pfeiffer.
And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
You stay right there!
Oh God, what's going on here? Oh shit! She's using our Waster Greatsword!
What do you think you're doing?
We had a deal!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh shit! Quicksand! Oh, damn! Well, there we go. Shit.
Paimon's dizzy.
Is everyone all right? All right, but what about the Eremites?
Ugh, this day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt. Finally believe me.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
And as your messiah, you must follow my every word.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no, he's getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
And there's the entryway.
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to the Scarlet King's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise the Scarlet King!
Hey, we're not done with you yet. Come on.
What's he doing here? And his men too?
I mean, to be fair, they were sunk with us.
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Well, alright, shit.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of the Scarlet King's civilization appear. 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
That's true.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
F my men.
I'll just let them lay here. The Scarlet King will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
Okay, I guess we're going in. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Where? Am I stupid? Oh! Okay, so it's a dungeon then. Do I really want to bring this team here? Well, I did say I was gonna do it. Alright, let's go. I'm probably gonna get screwed over, but you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go and do it. Here, watch this be an area for a boss battle.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
A place of contradictions.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Huh? Me?
Well, who else's name is Raman, huh?
Do you see another Raman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Well, you just said, huh?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from the Scarlet King civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be
you only
angry
have.
about.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Think
you only
of
have
this
one
as
eye.
an academic journey.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Right. Alright, it's exploring time. What's all this? Look up the hall as a mortal and listen to King Dishret's holy guidance. Up. Okay. What, do I just have to light them up or something? Ah, shit! Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, this is the only way. Alright, nothing here.
Sure.
Just carrots.
Adventure time! Get out of here!
Right.
Let's light it up!
Pin them down!
I'm a good.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Too easy!
Break a leg!
Grant us your blessing! Pin them down!
Wind strike!
Observe!
Bam! Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up on the order.
Too easy!
There we go. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, if there's anything hidden over here, please. Nope, nothing here. All right, thanks. Okay. Okay, well that opened up. And that opened up. I want that. No! Fuck. Okay, thank you.
Let's light it up!
Pin them down!
Bam! Okay, so this is an elevator. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anywhere else we can go to, right? Oh.
Time to go.
Hey, wait! No! Damn it. Alright. I screwed up. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, get back down here. Get back down here. Alright. Now get it back up there. Okay, we're here.
Teamwork is strict!
Clouds high, the birds call, wind strike.
Strike is one!
Hear my prayer!
I am okay. Now what? Mysterious message. After 6 days of infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor trick. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts descending again to reach the dome. Ah, okay. Yeah, on there, right? Yep. Yeah, there we go. What's this? I guess I won't know.
Flags up. And step. Observe.
Wind strike.
Too easy.
And leap.
Right.
Wind strike.
Yeah, that may or may not have run out. There we go. Oh, nice. What am I gonna do with this? And more of these stones
Adventure time.
things. What the hell?
Off we go.
Oh! Oh shit!
Adventure time.
Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Yay! There we go. Get your ass back up. Hey, wait! Ah, shit! Oh, hold up! Yeah, we're going somewhere new.
Oh, now
I thought it
that's
screwed
a
up.
sight to see. The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
Yeah, look at that.
That's what I call divine providence of the Scarlet King.
You sure about that, though? Okay, I guess we're gonna go in there. Uh-oh. Yo. It's got some Inazuma vibes. A little eerie for that. Oh shit, we're the Traveler. Alright.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah. It does. Now what's all this?
Wait.
What's up?
What's that?
What's what?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
A tomb.
These are Scarlet King runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient Scarlet King script?
Yeah, bitch.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
You just so happen to get the one that you needed.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
What? That shit talks.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent.
Oh.
There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
Gonna show something juicy if that's the case. Alright. Lay it on us. It's cutscene time.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible.
Rukkhadevata.
She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life.
The Rukkhadevata
the disaster
helped
was
to be the desert
miraculously
people one.
tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas,
She made the land
miracle
prosperous
could not last.
as much as she could.
As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
Wait, so
What's that?
wait, whoa. Hold up a second. Hold on a minute. So you mean to tell me that Rukkhadevata is actually wait, no. So Lesser Lord Kusanali is actually Greater Lord of Rukkhadevata. Damn. Yeah, cut the tree, get the seeds, and damn. What the hell?
The priest's memories.
And why does he look so familiar? Why does the priest look like Sino?
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King were never enemies at all.
No.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata came to the rescue of the Scarlet King and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of her power. The two deities' followers have resented each other at all this time, completely unaware that their gods struck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt the Scarlet King's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru village. Our God did not make mistakes. We refused to believe any of the rumors. The Scarlet King's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans, fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
His eyes were... Well, I was clouded by hate.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart...
Well, you only have one, unless the other one is fake. Unless you wear the eye patch for show.
How could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a long process just to, take in all of this.
Rahman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Rahman takes some time to collect his thoughts while the rest of the party... Oh, yeah. Any believer, the truth he's witnessed would...
Hey,
I didn't even finish reading that.
I'll live. Thanks.
Ayo, that is fake! I saw that eye! I saw the eye! Damn, so now the truth comes out. You're just wearing that for show. Wow. Wow.
I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done.
Wow,
You'll
I
get
have been
everything
lied
you're asking
to.
for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's
nothing's
for me to
ever
deal with.
easy.
Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
Indeed they do.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Yeah.
Rahman's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat.
And just believing all of this is going to be a hard pill to swallow. Especially if you've been doing this your entire life. Essentially.
It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for the better.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
Yeah.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
Right.
We're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Sino, you're good in my books too. I like you. Not enough to pull for you, but I like you. Shut up, Pylon. Alright, is there anything around here? Like any chests that I should be on the lookout for? Still though. Damn, that is some bomb the devs just dropped. I mean, holy shit. Oh, you can't climb. Alright. Well, time to go then. Huh. Man, oh man. Okay, so, now what? Go to the hideout. Oh, nice. I gotta climb. Alright then, alright. I guess we're climbing.
I am right by your side.
Okay, never mind. I guess we're not
You're
climbing.
still nervous. Just take my hand.
Yeah, don't believe in everything I say. Yeah, forget what I said.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it.
Ain't that the truth?
But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Good.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
In the desert, no one can hear you scream. No, wait, that's space.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you!
That's right.
Yo?
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost!
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
No!
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, just put it in terms that people can understand, and then we'll translate it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask him a question?
Be my guest.
Yay! The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Huh?
Hey, Solar, how's it going?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
We had a funny feeling.
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical about the whole thing, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is still around. It's just that she's now, well, small. Tiny.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a Gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities.
Whose Gnosis exactly?
The doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
Right.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Yeah, we definitely saw that firsthand.
With the doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen,
we're catching up a lot in the
they needed
Sumeru.
a
Oh yeah, are
huge
you now?
quantity of divine.
No, honestly,
hand
this has been pretty good.
knowledge.
It's honestly is like in terms of story, it's been pretty damn good. I'm actually really liking the directions they're going.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail.
Too many Aranauras.
Nobody
I
can
know.
explain the cause of
It's
the
just way too
phenomenon.
many, and I don't
Surely
think
you can
I've
see
even
what
have
that
half of
implies,
them.
Scribe Alhaitham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
I wonder if Tainari's even aware of this. But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. It'll be the Balladeer.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god.
Well, that much we got, unfortunately.
When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither
definitely
an
use a
Archon's raw
Gnosis.
power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty. Damn, I feel bad for Kusanali.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
They're gonna feel the wrath of Candace.
Sure, as you wish.
They're gonna feel her backhand. She's gonna pull out the chocolate too, if she has to. Okay. I think we're almost there, right? It feels like that the quest is almost over.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
Thanks.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
It's hard to not feel weighed down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Surenstana, like a lost cause. Even though she's protected, has never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Shut up, Paimon!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Hey!
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
I have my reasons, but now I know we're all in this together. Okay, in between conversations, Candace and Paimon bring over snacks and tea. And then we share some information. Dea's expression is relaxed, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Firm, solemn expression. The core of his beliefs is motivation to pursue the right course of action. Everything is now clear to him. Alhaitham also turns toward the crowd. He wants to listen too. Everyone will fight for the same goal.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
Well, that's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there'll be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
Hell yeah.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
There's gonna be a rebellion. I can feel it. In the next quest, I do believe there's going to be a rebellion of some form.
Everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
No matter what lies ahead, I will do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Let's hope so. And there we go. Act 4 now complete. Oh my god. Ooh, and we got ourselves a consolation for the Traveler. I see. To be continued. Yeah. It was getting so good too. I almost wanted to not end. But honestly, that'd be how it do. Okay, after the lead Lotus Lamp triggers a Lotus Light Transfiguration, it'll obtain 5 stacks of the overflowing Lotus Light effect from the passive talent Verdant Overgrowth. You must have unlocked this passive talent first. Alright. Okay, well, I will say this though. Yeah, but it's beginning to be pretty damn good. The story, I mean, and I really do like where this is going. But that said, though, I'm curious where all of this is going. I mean, it's very clear that we're gonna have to fight Scaramouche at some point. So this is going to be tough. It's definitely going to be a little tougher to get to like to understand where everything is gonna go. And damn, I'm just trying to process exactly what's going on here because I feel like with every Archon quest that we go through, it feels like we're learning something new. At least there's at least 3 or 4 things that we just learned, and I'm liking the pace of it all. It's actually, I feel like the comment that I made regarding me liking the Sumeru quest more than the Inazuma quest stays solid for at least now. Like now, I feel that I'm really sticking with what I say here, because it's like compared to the Inazuma Archon quest, this feels well paced. This feels like that a lot of a lot of what we're doing here in the quest, it feels like that we're learning something along the way. And it's something that I really do love. Plus, there's also all of these friggin' characters here that we are encountering. Like, I don't think you understand, like, how meaningful this shit is. Like, I feel that in the past, in the Inazuma Archon Quest, we've been meeting with mostly NPCs, but there's like some main characters here and there that we get to meet up. This one, I feel like almost 100% of the time we're meeting with the characters that the more main-ish characters. It's just, oh my god.
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Though I cannot leave Aru Village, I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes.
Like a big sister.
I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
Yee.
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time.
Yeah, don't rush, huh? That's definitely words of wisdom that lots of people in the Genshin fandom would should
slowly.
take, but they should.
We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
Please.
No way. Your books aren't quite to Paimon's taste.
I get the feeling Paimon is more of a manga reader.
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Ugh, you're so annoying.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship. If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place?
We won't know until we act upon it.
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on, and none of it'll earn me a single mora. I can't believe it.
I know, you're actually doing charity work for once.
Look on the bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
Paimon!
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
Paimon would buy boatloads of tasty snacks.
That's it?
Damn! That's a way of saying that's a weak mindset you got there, Paimon. Do better. Invest in real estate. Buy stocks.
And maybe some tasty drinks as well?
How adorable.
Simple-minded Paimon.
Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better.
Oh, man. God. Yeah, just meeting these characters, yeah, this is definitely the best sets of Archon quests that I've played so far. Like this, I don't think y'all have any idea what I'm feeling right now. Okay. So right now it's 5:41 around my time, and unfortunately, this does mean I do need to stop streaming here. I know I said that I was going to play. I was going to finish up the floor 12 randomizer, but unfortunately, I actually do have something in the background that I actually have to take care of sooner rather than later. So yeah, I actually do need to end the stream here, unfortunately. So I'm terribly sorry, but I actually do have something in the background that I need to do. Don't know that the lore is accurate at my end. New boss only has 4 noses. All right, good luck. All right then. In that case, then yeah, I'll see you later, Solar. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and really appreciate you just coming on down, saying hi, hanging out, and stuff like that. And yeah, that's all there is. That's all there's going to be to it. So this coming Saturday, I'm going to be playing more Mass Effect. Yeah, more Mass Effect 2. And And on Sunday, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to play more Genshin Impact. I don't know yet because I'm going to be recording something with my mom around that time. We'll see what happens. If it goes on for a little longer than it should, then I'll let you know as soon as I can. All right, we good? So, that said, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you this Saturday when we get back to playing more Mass Effect 2. Take care, guys.